You've wandered into the right place. I am Sarah Trumbull, kind of dive bar economist, the bartender for broken job markets. Think of this joint as equal parts whiskey and labor economics. You bring the stories, and I pour you something honest. Here's the secret: this bar is just the front. Behind the counter, I run the job applicant perspective, the first anonymous user reviews for hiring. Kind of yelp for job ads in a world where the menu always looks better than the meal. But tonight, let's sit down and talk about the obedience economy. Here's Jan. She's been applying for months. Every night she tweaks her resume, one more reformat, one more line rewritten. Not because she believes this will work, but because she's terrified of silence. That's the cruelest math of today's labor markets. The most rational move isn't chasing success, it's performing just enough not to get erased. Across the bar sits Marcus. He's mid career, laid off last spring. He tells me he doesn't even aim to win anymore. He just tries not to get screened out. Healthy systems give feedback. You act, the system responds. But here the feedback is broken. The new logic is subtler, more corrosive. Belonging becomes conditional. One wrong word, one gap in your history, and you might never even know why the door stayed shut. Platforms don't thrive on your success, they thrive on your persistence. Jan hits one-click apply. Marcus refreshes his inbox. Status received. Another patron jokes about urgent listings that never call back. The system doesn't have to say yes, it just has to keep you trying. Belonging becomes performance. Obedience becomes currency. Now meet Alicia. She admits she started policing herself. She censors the tone of her cover letters. She cuts out everything and anything real in interviews, afraid that deviation might look unprofessional. She even scolds friends who stop trying because they quit. What does that say about her own endless effort? This is how culture shifts, not because someone demanded it, but because survival rewards quiet compliance. This isn't just about job seekers. Every system with opaque rules breeds obedience. The only difference is who gets punished for stepping out of line and who gets to walk away untouched. This isn't about deleting a dating app. You can't swipe past rent, and you can't log off your need for health insurance. That's why Jan keeps performing, why Marcus stays up late refreshing, and why Alicia polices herself. It's not irrational, it's survival. That's why I built the job applicant perspective. It's not just diagnosis, it's a tool. Anonymous reviews of job ads, ghost job flagging, feedback loops from job seekers back to employers, reputation tools that run on signal, not theater. Because you shouldn't have to perform belonging just to get hired, and you shouldn't have to guess whether the job even exists. Picture this: a snowstorm on the highway. You don't trust a glossy billboard that says all clear. You trust the headlights coming back the other way, the drivers who just brave the same road. That's what hiring should be. Job seekers leaving signals for each other, so no one's alone on the ice. And that's why the job applicant perspective exists. Because only when we trust each other's headlights can we survive the storm. So if you're still trying, or if you've given up, you're not broken, you're not weak. You're responding like any human does when the system is designed this way. But we don't have to keep pretending the storm isn't real. We can build something that answers back. See you next round.